Hi, welcome back to the Beauty Authority. I'm Tatiana Bido, Director of Aesthetic Content for New Beauty. And today we're talking to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Meredith Marks, who's a DJ, reality star, does it all. How are you, Meredith Marks?
I am so good and so happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you for joining New Beauty. You are such a style icon and one of my favorite housewives, one of everyone's favorite housewives. What are your makeup and skincare staples that help you stay camera ready?
I think one of the most important things for keeping your skin looking good, besides your diet, that's obviously very important, whatever you're putting in your body is. But from the topical outside standpoint, sunblock is like super important. Sun is one of the most damaging things to your skin. And Kiehl's has like the sunblock serum that I love. I love Armani foundation. I've been using that
Ooh,
for a
yes.
million years. I think it just gives you really smooth, great looking skin. I have been using a lot of different skincare. I rotate through a lot of different stuff. I use Amanda Caroline from Real Housewives of London. I've known her for many years. I've been using her skincare. I've been using Tata Harper. I've been using like you name it. I use it all. I love it. I think it's important to keep your skin very moisturized, especially in Utah where it's really, really dry.
So dry.
And
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And then what about treatments? We always hear when a new season starts or before reunion that everyone is going and getting their treatments done. How did you prep for this season?
Well, first of all, I definitely am a fan of Botox, not crazy
Yes.
heavy Botox, but light Botox. I like to still have a little bit of movement. I don't like to be frozen. I'm not a filler person, contrary to what a lot of people think. I do not use filler. I don't have filled lips. I don't have filler anywhere in my face. I tried it many years ago and had everything dissolve. So there's zero filler. I love threads. I did a bunch of threads with Dr. Ron actually in Miami, close to you.
Yeah.
And I think the threads are amazing. I also like the vampire facials. I use on my own the red light therapy or the Lima laser I've been using as well.
Yes.
I think the more you do to help, the better. It's all
Yeah.
cumulative and it all adds up and you just have to stay, you know, actively doing stuff for your skin and taking care of yourself. And your diet is really important too at the end of the day.
And we hear a lot about, like a season two glow up when someone's been on Housewives. Do you feel like this pressure because you're on TV that you have to keep up with treatments and try all these different things?
I don't know if it's as much that you feel pressure to keep up as you just become very hyper aware because you're in like high definition
Yeah.
on TV, like everything shows up, things that you don't necessarily see in real life or necessarily notice in the mirror. Suddenly you're hyper aware. And so I think that has more to do with it than like keeping up. I mean, at least for me, I don't know, maybe some others feel the need to keep up, but that's not my MO.
Well, I'd love to know who inspires your personal style. Is it designers? Is it fashion? Your kids are Gen Z. What do you gravitate towards?
It's a bit of a combination, really family more than anything. My mother is like super chic and stylish and just absolutely stunning in my view. I mean, she's always well put together, well dressed. It's not about doing like crazy over the top stuff. It's about having, beautiful fabrics, beautiful silhouettes, incredible fabrication. And that's how I was raised, not to necessarily find the next like head to toe monogram. We see a lot of that on our show. That's not me and that's not my vibe. But my kids also influence me a lot, especially on things that are a little more like newer, because my mom's very classic in her style. And so they give me like a little more I don't know, pizzazz to it maybe. But they're more on the classic side too at the end of the day. We all are.
Well, we got to see a little bit of you as a mom on Next Gen NYC. So what was that experience like to be sort of like the not the friend of, but the family on a major hit TV show? You didn't have to do all of the heavy lifting this time.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. It's so much fun to first of all, see your kids like grow and flourish and just do their own thing. But also the rest of the kids on that show, and they're not kids. I mean, to me they are because I'm so old, but they're adults. I shouldn't call them kids. But the rest of that group, they are amazing. Like it's an incredible group. They have a great dynamic. They handle situations with a lot of maturity, a lot more than sometimes my own castmates and friends. And I felt a very strong sense of motherhood to everybody at some
Yeah.
level. A lot of them came to me for guidance and advice. And it's really like, I'm so happy for them. They had the most watched premiere in Bravo history and they entirely deserve that. They did an
Yeah.
incredible job.
Can't wait to see the next season, and Brooks is definitely a fan favorite. Okay, so this season we're hearing a lot about everyone's businesses. This is a huge topic, and we've heard about Whitney's MLM and Vita Tequila, but we don't always hear about your ventures. What are you doing right now? What are you really excited about?
Well, I have a lot going on right now, as usual. I'm starting my DJ tour tonight in
Yes.
Los Angeles, which is super exciting. And we're going to 10 different cities. Some cities we have multiple shows. It's going to be really, really fun. Like I've just been having the best time with that. It's such a just fun vibe and it's so different from what I've done in the past. And it's like throwing a party every night, it's cool. Like you get all the fun, good parts of throwing the party without the heavy lifting. You don't have to actually like have people in your home or find a venue. It's all kind of done for you. So that's amazing. We just launched pre-orders on a game called Rumors and Nastiness,
Ooh, not
which
the
is
rumors and the nastiness.
yes, we're going to get into all the rumors and nastiness. It's sort of a similar concept to Two Truths and a Lie. You're trying to figure if it's a rumor or a nasty truth. And it's fun and everyone gets to know each other. And like a day with everything being so digital, it's nice to have something where you're really engaging with each other without electronics involved. I have a bath collection coming out, some
What a
very
perfect
chic
fit.
bath bombs coming out in about another month and a half in time for holiday. And they'll be amazing, a lot of stuff that will be good for your skin, moisturizing and fabulous. Of course, we have my caviar, which we're now moving into a caviar lounge in
Yes.
Park City. I took the store next to mine and now we're making a like small jewelry store in the front with sort of a speakeasy caviar lounge in the back. So we're awaiting our permits, but have our liquor license. So we are ready as soon as we can start the build out.
That's amazing, and it's gonna be the perfect spot for people when they're visiting Park City to come and see you and check out all of the haunts.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Well, is there anything that you're doing right now as far as, like, what you mentioned your diet and wellness that you're really into that you'd love to share about?
There's nothing necessarily specific. I mean, my general vibes are I rotate through different types of workouts. Like I did Pilates yesterday, which I haven't done for a while. So I kind of like change it up. I make sure that I do lift weights. So I think as women age, we lose so much muscle. It's very important to lift to just to even keep your weight under control. I think that, in terms of diet, I tend to stay away from sugar and certainly, I definitely stay far away from fast food and fried foods. I eat a little bit of, but moderation, not a ton. I think diet is really important for your health, well-being. I think it keeps you healthy mentally, physically. It keeps your skin looking good, and I think everything eating clean as we can.
Yeah,
It's not easy in today's world with everything being packaged in plastics and all of issues with that, but
yeah.
try to keep it clean. I try.
And then one last question, how do you unwind after a long day of filming?
Oh, it depends. It depends. Sometimes I need to vent a little, in which case I'll talk to my husband or children. But a lot of the time, I just want to put on some music.
Yeah.
So, that's like to me a great way to chill out and just relax. I also am a huge backgammon player. So backgammon is like kind of a peaceful thing for me. Sometimes I'll just even play online, and any of those work.
You are a woman of many talents, and I just want to thank you so much for coming and speaking with New Beauty today. This has been such a pleasure, and I can't wait to see how the season unfolds.
I can't wait either.
Thank you, Meredith.
Thank you so
And
much.
good
Have a
luck
great
tonight.
day.
I wish I was there. I would be
Yes,
right
I wish
right at
you
the
were
front of the DJ
too.
booth.
Well, we'll get something going again. We were supposed to do something in Miami. I'm not sure what happened with that, but I'm sure we'll get something else in South Florida soon.
I will be there. Yes.
Amazing. Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank you.
again.
Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Bye bye.